Hello and welcome to Roaming Report, a program that brings news, views and analysis of what's happening and what's changing in Northeast and its adjoining areas. I'm your host Ronia Karam. The highlights of today's program are: Pakistan's ISI spreads its net in the Northeast region. IED blast in Guwahati by NDFB reveals its link with People's Liberation Army of Manipur. And people in Manipur fed up with extortion threats by militants. Let us begin the show with a glimpse of some of the happenings in the Northeast.
Former Director of Intelligence Bureau PC Haldar, who was appointed an interlocutor for talks with the banned Ulfa, arrived in Guwahati to prepare the groundwork for the negotiations with the outfit. Haldar will do the spade work for an Ulfa Delhi dialogue by holding consultations with stakeholders including Ulfa leaders, civil society groups, intelligentsia and senior government officials. The Border Security Force apprehended Jobtom Potom Hayung, a cell-style sergeant major of Hindu Trep National Liberation Council or HNLC at Tauki area of East Khasi Hills in Meghalaya. Hayung, who was carrying a reward of Rs 1 lakh on his head, was apparently trying to cross the border. The banned HNLC that was formed in 1992 wants to make Meghalaya a province exclusively for the Khasi tribe.
The HNLC activities, they are quite under check because two important members, they have been apprehended and one or two, they are still there. Effort is on to apprehend them later.
The centre has assured the All Assam Students Union or AASU of considering demand for constitutional and political safeguard to state's indigenous people during the tripartite talks held in Guwahati. The Students Union has been raising the demand for reservation of jobs for indigenous people of the state. The meeting, attended by leaders of the Students Union and top-level officials of the centre and the state, also discussed issues related to soil erosion, land encroachment, infrastructure and maintaining law and order in the state. Centre has appealed militant groups in Assam to give up arms and join the mainstream.
Groups which are already there, that's enough. We don't want new groups to come. They should surrender. There's a surrender policy. They are most welcome to join the mainstream.
The Rapid Action Battalion of Bangladesh arrested two cadres of the United Liberation Front of Assam or ULFA at Kishoreganj district in northeastern Bangladesh. They were identified as Ranjan Chaudhary and Pradeep Marak. Arms and ammunition were also recovered from their possession.
A year-long celebration has started in Tripura to mark the 150th birth anniversary of Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore. As a part of the celebrations, a 4-day-long film festival along with discussions on Tagore was held in Agartala. And films by acclaimed directors like Satyajit Ray, Tapan Sinha and Purnendu Patri were screened. Tripura is also planning to rename the airport after the scholar, and an 1800-seater Rabindranath Memorial is already under construction.
Hundreds of sports lovers thronged the streets of Guwahati, braving inclement weather for a glimpse of the Queen's baton for the ensuing 2010 Commonwealth Games to be held at Delhi. The baton, now travelling in the northeast, has already completed over 30 days in the country. The relay has travelled 190,000 kilometres, covering 70 Commonwealth countries across the globe.
Well, it's time for a short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Roaming Report. Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence ISI is broadening its network in the northeastern region to promote violence and terrorism. It has been reported that ISI agents are entering India from Bangladesh to provide active support to local militant outfits and create instability in the region.
The northeast region has more than 4,000-kilometer long border with Bangladesh. A major part of it is yet to be fenced. The porous border has been used by anti-India elements, especially Pakistani agents, to enter the country. This was exposed with the arrest of 30-year-old Munir Khan, alias Omar Ashraf, an ISI agent from Agartala on July 3rd. Munir, who hails from Bahawalpur district in Pakistan, received training in ISI camps at Multan and has visited Guwahati and other cities in the northeast with the intention of expanding ISI's network. Police also detained his local associate from Tripura and Assam, who had given logistical and networking support to the ISI.
It is a fact that the ISI used this northeast as a corridor, and the Munir Khan is one of that example, and who is arrested in connection with this, who went to Guwahati, meet with an agent there to activate their activities.
Peace in Northeast region is not acceptable to Pakistan, and its secret agencies are trying to promote militancy among local Muslim youth by misleading them in the name of jihad, particularly in southern and upper Assam. It has also come to light that these agents promote communal tension among communities by way of false and highly inflammatory propaganda.
Besides supporting these Northeast militants, they are also trying to foment some kind of Islamic militancy in this region. And there were some groups which actually surfaced in South Assam and some parts of Upper Assam also, with the direct patronage from the ISI.
India's relations with neighbouring Bangladesh have improved since it launched an operation against Northeast militants operating from its territory. But the attempt of Pakistani agencies to make Bangladesh a corridor to enter India's northeast is a serious security concern. And this is happening at a time when normalcy and peace are